Hello everybody, it's Miss Hannah from the Manhattan, Kansas Public Library. Welcome to the Brightest Winter Party. Today, you may notice I am wearing my mask to keep people safe. I am also wearing my favorite sweater, and I'm wearing my race car jammies. In the winter, I have noticed that I really like feeling warm on the outside because it's cold outside, and warm on the inside too. So I like doing things like wearing my favorite clothes and drinking hot chocolate. Do you like doing those things? All right, we're going to start by reading one of my favorite books, Snowmen at Night by Caralyn Buehner. One wintry day, I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? Have you ever wondered that? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. Look at them laughing. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky they play a baseball game. See? What are they using as a bat? Do you see what they're using as a bat? It's a broom. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. I like to have snowball fights. It's lots of fun. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. That's a big hill. Wahoo, they yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. That means they like this the most. Finally, they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. The end. Good job listening. Okay, it's time for a little action rhyme. I'm going to use these snowman magnets. We're going to put them on the board and we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, time for our action rhyme. You can also use your fingers. You can do 5, 5 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. These snowmen have scarves. Out came the sun. What happens to snowmen when the sun comes out? They melt. And it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Now how many do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. 4 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. There he goes. Now how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Now what's left? How many snowmen do we have? 1, 2. 2 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and stayed all day, and one little snowman melted away. Oh no! Now we only have 1 snowman. 1 little snowman standing all alone. He had a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun, and it stayed all day. And then that little snowman melted away. Good job. Thank you for helping me. Okay, now we are going to do the Jingle Bells song. Do you know the Jingle Bells song? These are called Jingle Bells. If you got your Brightest Winter craft, I put some Jingle Bells in there for you. And you can use them if you want to. All right, here we go. It goes, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Good job. All right, now we are going to tell the Jingle Bells story with these magnets. We're going to try to put them in order. Can you help me? All right, what are these pictures of? Can you tell? This one, this is called a sleigh. Can you see it? This is a sleigh. And these are, what are these called? Jingle bells. Because they make a jingle sound. And what animal is this? It's a horse. How many horses are in that picture? 1. That's right. Good job. Okay, so we've got 1 horse, a sleigh, and jingle bells. Do you remember how the song starts? Jingle bells. So the jingle bells go first. Now, what should we do? What happens next? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a... What comes next? 1 horse. Here's the horse. 1 horse. Open. Sleigh. Hey, you did it. Good job. Thank you for helping me. All right. Do you want to sing it one more time? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Good job! All right. Now it's time to do the snowy pokey dance together. Ready? This one's pretty silly. We're gonna get our mittens. Can you make your hands into mittens? Like this. These are our mittens. So first we're gonna put our mittens in. Put your mittens in, put your mittens out, put your mittens in and shake them all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Good job! Now, let's put our boots in. Where do you wear your boots? Do your boots go on your elbows? No. Do your boots go on your head? No. Where do boots go? On your feet. Oh. Okay, we're gonna put our boots in. Ready? So we're gonna jump. Put your boots in, put your boots out. Put your boots in and shake them all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Good job. Let's put our hat in. Put your hat in, put your hat out, put your hat in and shake it all about. You do the snowy pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Good job. Whew. I need a break. Whew. Whew. Good job. Thank you. All right. It's time to read one of my other favorite stories. Winter is the warmest season by Lauren Stringer. Winter is the warmest season. Most people think it's summer with its long, steamy days, but not me. My world is warmest in winter. When winter comes, my jacket puffs warm with feathers. My hat grows ear flaps. My pants hide deep in fuzzy boots, and my hands wear warm, woolly sweaters. He thinks his mittens are like sweaters. When winter comes, summer's plants and animals sleep deep under thick blankets of snow, while the snowmen I build dance on top, wearing warm wraparound scarves. Do you see all the animals? When winter comes, my iced summer's milk turns to hot chocolate. Cold jelly sandwiches turn into grilled cheeses. Hot soups, hot pies, and oven-hot breads make winter the warmest for the inside of me. When winter comes, summer's cool fans hide in dark basements, while sleeping radiators awake to their dragon selves, banging and hissing and pouring heat all through my house. Radiators are a heater. That's what this is. This is called a radiator. That's a fun word to say. When winter comes, cats sit on laps instead of windowsills. Even nights are warmer in winter. Fires burn in fireplaces. Candles burn in candle places. I think parties are warmer in winter. And when summer's cool swims turn into winter's hot baths. I know my pajamas will grow big, warm feet. My bed is warmest in winter, piled high with blankets of plaid, blankets striped yellow and blue, starry, and a blue starry quilt on top. In winter, bodies sit closer, books last longer, and hugs squeeze the warmest. Even friends are warmer. And in winter, when it's the very warmest and I close my sleepy eyes, I might dream of summer. Just to cool me off. The end. Good job. All right, we finished our story. Now it's time for our craft. This is the lantern craft we're making today. This is called a mandala. And we're going to trace it onto our tracing paper. Take one sheet of tracing paper and get a pencil and your mandala. Then we're going to put the mandala on top of the tracing paper in the middle. And then we're going to trace around the edge. That means we take our pencil and we go all the way around the circle. If you need help, you can ask your grown-up. I turn my paper as I go, but you've got to hold on to the mandala so it stays in the middle. All right, there's my circle. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to draw inside it. And you can draw whatever shapes you want. Inside here, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 light circles. And then 1, 2 dark circles in the middle. So I'm going to draw the circles next. So we make smaller circles inside our big circle. And first we're going to make 4 of them. You don't have to make it look just like this picture though, okay? You can draw whatever you want in the middle. Two. 3, 4. All right, I have 4, and then we have 2 darker circles in the middle. I'm going to do those next. And inside the last little circle is a black circle that you color all in your pencil. Or you can use a black marker if you want to. I chose colorful markers for my mandala. All right, so now I see a shape that's kind of like a flower petal. Do you see that shape? I'm going to draw those next. That shape is called an ellipse. All right, there are 5 of those. Now, on the outside of that one, on the outside of the flower petal circle, I see these triangles. Some are big and some are small, and it has a pattern. It's big, small, big, small. All right, so that is what I'm going to draw. That is what I see. Making art makes me feel relaxed. Do you feel relaxed when you draw? Sometimes I get frustrated when I'm drawing too, because it doesn't look the way I want it to. But that's okay. You can always try again. And sometimes, even if you don't get it quite right, it still looks pretty. All right, there are my triangles, and now I see that there are circles on the inside of this. Do you see the circles? Those circles are on top of that line. Can you draw little circles on top of that circle? They go all the way around the edge, kind of like a bracelet. Right, now what do I see? I see more triangles. The triangles go in between 2 of the lines. To make my triangles, I'm going to make a zigzag. It goes up, down, and each time you touch it to one of the lines. So when I go down, I touch it to the inside circle. When I go up, I touch it to the outside circle. Down, up, like that. This is what mine looks like so far. All right, there are my zigzags. And now I see the big, small triangle pattern around the outside. So I'm going to do that again. Big, small, big triangle, small triangle. All right, now it's time to color. I'm going to make all of my big triangles in my mandala green. And there are big triangles on the outside and on the inside. When I say the inside of the circle, I mean the middle of the circle. Right, I have all my big ones. Now, I gotta make my small ones. Let's do orange. Small triangles are orange. What color will you do? Do you like orange? My favorite color is blue. Like my pajamas. There are my small triangles on the outside. Now I'm doing them on the inside. Right, did those. Now I will choose this purpley color and color in those little circles that went on the circle line. The ones that look like a bracelet. Does anything else need to be this color? Maybe I'll color the inside circle this color too. Right, now I'm going to choose turquoise. And I'm going to make the outside around my flower petals turquoise. Does anything else need to be turquoise? Maybe part of our zigzag should be turquoise. Okay, now what color should I do? Maybe yellow. I think I'll make the petals yellow. And circle the inside of the circle outside of the turquoise triangles. Right, now what color? I'm going to choose this light purple and color the other part of the zigzag. I'm going to do this light peach color and go on the inside of that little circle that we put the dots on, the inside of our little bracelet. All right. I think I'll do the dark purple around the outside. Right, one more. Should I put anything else there? Should I leave that blank? I think I'll leave that blank. I'm all done. Right, what comes next is we make squares with our popsicle sticks. Everyone has 16 popsicle sticks because we're making 4 squares. And I am using this kind of glue. So I put 2 popsicle sticks like this down on the table. I make some room in between them, and then I put these 2 popsicle sticks like this on top of the other popsicle sticks. And this part, this end here, goes on this end here on top of it. And it goes on top of both of the popsicle ends. That one goes on top of the top 2, and this one goes on top of the bottom 2 ends. Like that. And then we put the glue down on the ends of the popsicle sticks. So I'll put 1 dot of glue here and 1 dot of glue here, because this one goes on the bottom. And then I do that on the other one that goes on the bottom. 1 glue dot at the top, 1 glue dot at the bottom. Then we match up our ends and put the popsicle sticks on top, like that. Yay! After that dries, this glues on top of the popsicle sticks. We put a flat end of the popsicle stick on top of your paper, like this. And that is how it glues on. And then, once that part is done, then you glue them together. And that part takes the longest. It took me about 30 minutes for each of these to dry. And I also noticed that my paper went around the edges a little bit too far, so I had to use scissors to cut it. Then after it's all dry in a square with the popsicle sticks on the inside, then you can use the fun shiny tape and decorate it. Then when you're all done, you light up your little candle and put it inside. And there's your lantern. Now it's time for a song. I'm going to do the song Auld Lang Syne. For old acquaintance we've got and you brought to mind. For old acquaintance we've got and days of old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet, and days of old lang syne. Goodbye. See you next time.